Hello everyone. Welcome to our show today. We have a special guest, as well as my co-host Viviane Heller. We have the wonderful, let me get my fingers pointing the right way, that way, Linda G. Welcome, Linda.
Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? And this is my first time meeting Viviane.
Yes, wonderful. I'm
Nice
excited.
to meet you. I have to subscribe to your channel. Check
Yeah,
it out.
nice meeting you too, Linda. Wonderful.
And great being back with you, John. Like I was just telling you, I watched your YouTube about tapping into trees. I got a beautiful redwood in my backyard.
Oh, wow.
As soon as we're done with it, well, I have Nath right after you guys. As soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to go ground myself.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. That's a lovely idea. Yeah, I feel really grounded and relaxed whenever I'm talking with the trees. I've also been talking to stars. They're a lot of fun. It's harder to reach them.
Yeah.
You can just when I do finally share the footage with my night vision camera, you can just point your finger up and touch it and start talking with it.
Oh,
And,
I'm sure they answer you because you walk in the light. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, walk in the stars for sure. But yeah, really, really magical. And I feel for all the chaos that's going on around us in the world, there's still a lot of magic to discover down here on the ground, isn't there? Wonderful. So to explain the way we'll be working today, everyone, please, as always, put your requests in capitals into the live chat. We're focusing for the first hour. We're lucky to have Linda with us for the first hour on psychic readings and predictions. So just put your requests in capitals, and if you can focus on those, we'll be picking those out randomly through the next hour. And then for the second hour, Linda will be off to, I think, another show. So We'll be fantastic with Nathan. So we'll just continue on, Viviane and I, with any remaining requests.
I just noticed, sorry, you guys, that they said it about 2 hours. I was like, oh. 2 hours. I don't think I've ever done a show for 2 hours.
It definitely took me some time to work up to it. Yeah, it's a lot, right? I prepare my day around it.
I can imagine. Yeah, energetically. I just got off a weekend in Laguna Hills where I read 60 people, and let me tell you, I'm older though. It physically drains you.
Yeah. That's a lot. How long did it take to do 60 people?
Wow. I did 2 days. We started at 10 a.m. and we ended at 4.
That's a lot.
With a little time for lunch. We got some delicious sandwiches.
Oh, that's good.
From the place down there, and we got salads and cookies. It was fun. For me, it's all about the food that was served.
That's right. Yeah. These things matter.
Well, nurturing yourself.
Wonderful. Well, I'll go ahead and create us a safe space for a couple of minutes, and then we can get on with people's requests. Okay, so if you'd like to just join me for a moment, and to create our safe space, we'll take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and as calmly as it feels right for you. And focus your attention on the very center of your heart, where your golden, divine spark of your soul enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head and reach up through into the sky, and keep going up into space and reach all the way up with your light cord up through the stars and the highest frequencies of this universe until you reach the highest frequency of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into source, and feel into that oneness unity and unconditional love. Remaining connected into source and extend your light cord back down, all the way down through stars and space, down through the sky and back down into your heart. And allow your heart to gently relax, your whole body to relax, your heart to soften and open as we create a safe space around you. And from the center of your heart now, extend that cord of light down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth, all the way down through the layers of the planet until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And we send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, all the way up to the surface, up through the base of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above and Mother Gaia below and your own golden light, expand out a golden bubble of protective light from the center of your heart to surround you about 2 meters out to each side, above and below you, in front and behind you, surrounding all aspects of you. And set the intention for this golden protective bubble that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good love and compassion, can see you, access you, or exist within your space or within you, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Invite in your spirit guides, your higher self. Invite in your archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Source and Mother Gaia. And through space and time, I create a protective bubble around all of us in today's live stream and replay across our YouTube channels. And I set the intention for this session space that only energies and entities, with Linda, Viviane, and I's permission, and the highest good of all, can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And for Linda, Viviane, and I, inviting in our guides, our higher selves, our archangels, Source and Gaia, and any other beings that Viviane or Linda choose to invite in by name. And we're ready to get started, helping everyone with their requests for psychic readings and predictions.
Mhm.
Still awake?
Yeah. I'm going back to bed though.
I have, my wife says, I have that voice that just sends people to sleep.
Yeah.
Little did I know that it would be helpful for this work.
Hi,
Wonderful.
Nicole. My daughter's here. Hi,
Oh,
Jeff.
Hi, Nicole. Okay.
beautiful. So we're happy to go ahead and do some readings?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Do you want to choose first, Viviane? I'm sure I chose last time.
Yes, I'll choose first. Thank you. Okay.
Fantastic.
Close my eyes. Mm.
And while the random selection happens, Linda, I often play, I don't know if you've heard of this amazing musician. His name's Jon Binnie. I play some of his music.
Never heard of him.
Mhm. Mm. Selecting our first request.
I can breathe now inside.
And say hi in the chat, please.
I can
If your name is
feel
selected.
so
Yeah, please say that in the chat once you're called. And hello to all 873 of you in the live stream.
Donna Ortiz, please say hi in the chat. So make sure you're here so we can give you a reading. You're asking for a general reading for highest good. Okay. Donna Ortiz.
For the highest good of the nation or for herself?
I take it as the highest good of all.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
Just a general reading, she's saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll throw 3 cards to see what it says.
wonderful.
Um, coming out of a period of stress. That's great. Touching into the higher realm. A lot of people are opening. And it's saying, not quite yet. Hold on to your energy because you're going to need it. But it's definitely happening, but it's a little bit like probably not till next year. She'll start seeing outcomes.
Exciting. Yeah, I saw for Donna, like she was pushing through a barrier and almost like pushing hard against it. Like I'm about to break through, and this feeling of like just pushing.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and it's okay. Just allow it. It's okay to kind of push it gently, a bit like you're waiting for a door to be unlocked. And you're like, come on,
Yeah.
come on. And you can keep your hand on it, but just don't waste your energy on it.
It's like get out of your own way.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Donna outside looking at the sky. She looked very happy, and she had her hands up, her arms up, and looking up and like jumping and feeling a lot of joy as she has just manifested something that she was really wishing and hoping for a long time, and finally got her wish come true. So
cool.
She looked very happy.
How exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Hope that helps you, Donna. Let us know in the chat. Thank you. So it must be my turn to choose next.
Yes.
Wonderful. I'll use my incredibly advanced beatbot machine where I close my eyes and make a funny noise to select it. Here we go.
Ooh, thank you,
Okay,
Jimmy.
here we go. This is from Tani Enro. Let us know if you're here.
Message for.
We're quite early in the chat, in the live stream, so we might be.
$100 from Jimmy Panette Winchell.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, Tani's here. Thank you. And so you're asking for watching from Australia first time. Hello to the other side of the world. I had a client in New Zealand this morning. It was like, I couldn't believe the time difference. So you were saying, would love a message from Spirit Family, please. And then some lovely emojis. Okay.
Did you want me to look at that, or what are you doing?
Yeah, you can go ahead as well. Please do. Yeah.
I'm not the hired help. Let's look at. That's kind of a cool name. Look at the picture too. That is so cool.
Oh,
Tani Enro. Tani Enro. Give me a message from her spirit family. Oh, she got a lot of spirit family around her. And they're telling her wishes will come true. Look at that. She has that energy. There's a particular woman that's really strong around her. There's a warrior, too, around her, a male warrior. Might have died when he was young. He's a past life entity. But a lot of good things happening probably in the fall of next year. And money situation, even if it's a little tight, will get better. But spiritually, she's on the road for success. She's opened that door, and she's wide open.
Oh, it's wonderful. And Tani was saying that she's an Indigenous Australian, which is just fantastic.
That's
I still feel it. That her heart is like nice and big and open. There's really, it feels like the world is catching up with you, Tani. It's like my heart's open. I'm in good shape. I'm ready to receive.
A lot of ancestors around her.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yes, I actually got. I had a visual of a person running and the happy feeling. Okay, I'm running. And I know at the end of this path, I'm achieving my goals. And there are a lot of loved ones cheering from behind, which I believe are the ancestors. And I also saw an image of her being hugged, a loved one coming from behind and giving her a hug of like feeling of like encouragement as you are on the right path. and always is well. That's what I got for you for you.
Oh,
Very good.
beautiful. Tani was giving us lots of lovely emojis,
Mm-hmm.
loving emojis. Thank you so much, Tani, for your request. Yeah, keep up your amazing work. Great. Must be your turn, Viviane, to choose.
Yes. Okay.
And just a reminder for everyone, please put your requests in all caps.
John, you need to submit your voice to National Geographic or PBS to talk about things.
I think John's voice is very healing. I think there's something healing about John's voice. Yeah. Okay. All right. Time for me to
My
say.
younger brother sounds quite similar to me. He lives in it's quite near Denver, and I'm sure he at least applied for some voiceover jobs, which I thought was great. So it's like I'd love to do that. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. Time to select our next request.
Someone was saying in the chat that my calmness reminds them of Fred Rogers. I'm not sure who that is.
Oops.
I need to Google it.
Yeah.
Fred Rogers. I don't know who that is either.
That's not the guy that was on PBS. You know, that lived in that house and talked to the children. What's his name? Yeah, he's the American television Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh.
Thank you, Amy.
I did Google him. I'm not still don't recognize him, but thank you.
Thank you, Warrior Widow.
Okay. All right. Time for me to select our next request.
And Linda, I was watching you with Arthur. Oh, sorry, Viviane.
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask about. Did Arthur say he felt like around the 17th there was going to be?
Yeah, he passed out.
Really
He lost consciousness. I guess the people he was on with were freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
We need to call 911. If anybody if he does that again, I do have his address if you want to get a hold of me. But he said, Linda, it was like I disappeared and then I came back. And all I heard was October 17th. He didn't say what would happen. He wasn't sure. He just woke up hearing October 17th.
Wow.
Do you want me to look at that real quick? What it could possibly mean?
It.
Sure. Yeah.
That's fantastic. We can keep.
Let's just take a quick look. See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arthur said October 7th. So apparently, I'm glad I wasn't watching it.
Whoa.
Scared everybody.
That's shocking, yeah.
He is really nice guy. October 17th. What did that? And he had another time, not that he passed out, but he heard a date as clear as day and he said it out loud and something major happened that day. So what is going to happen October 17th? Some news about getting rid of evil.
Mm-hmm.
I think the cycle will change for the better and people will be celebrating in the streets. So something big, I think it has to do with the Trump administration. So they're saying they're going to release the hostages Monday or Tuesday. What date is that? Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, the 17th is a week from this Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
Some good news is coming. It's not bad news.
Yeah, as I was watching your video with Arthur, and as he described the 17th, suddenly for me, I just felt there's this huge shift in energy, almost like the timelines of Earth kind of shift up and down again.
And they are saying that's happening.
And I asked a bit more about it, and what I got was, first of all, there's a connection to the government shutdown, which is that the reason why there's this. I mean, there's lots of reasons why there's chaos, right? But the reason why things seem to be
shutdown, I didn't think of that.
It's stalling because there's another world leader bribing, right? Which is a strong word, but or threatening that if they don't pay, if the US don't pay, then they're going to expose something that begins with E and ends with files, and that their recordings, their video recordings, and that this is what's shared, and it's actually the US military that say, if you're not going to pay our way, we're going to step in and we're going to release this.
Wow.
And it's like that's a lot all at once.
You got all that just by that?
Yeah, just and I stopped the video, and my guide was like, you've got to like just start to process some of this because it's quite a lot all at once.
Oh my God. Now wait, is it our military?
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's a great article I'm going to send you guys, and I put it on my community page. It is the JAG in the Army, and how, what is his hedgehog? That's not how you pronounce his name, but I call him Hedgehog. Going to take the top Army go-getters to drop into Portland to work on behalf of the president and Hedgehog. And JAG came in and said, no, that's committing such, I can't remember, but it's in that article. And they dropped it right then and there. Because when Abraham Lincoln was supposed to come in, Buchanan tried to stop him from coming in and try to get the Army to work on his behalf. And they said no. Yeah. So the Army protects us. They don't work for, so this could be really good news for us. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw an image of it was Trump and a lot of people, and surrounded by a crowd, but all of a sudden everything just went black and just got dark. So I don't know if that was if that means the shutdown, or if it's like a blackout, because I hear a lot of people also talking about a possible like a blackout, or it could be both. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Because in the same the same kind of download I had, I didn't understand how it was connected. They just said, don't worry about the nukes. ETs will stop the nukes. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not why do I have to share that? Like, there's already enough to like share at once.
Right.
But from what you're saying, Viviane, it's like, it almost feels like that's like a either a ship like coming physically into that area, or the power being blacked out. And it's, it's like that analogy of, the trying to think of the right words here, people making a mess of the hotel room, like destroying it and setting it on fire before they finally leave. And that's what these kind of threats of World War III and nukes are like. And so that's the kind of, no, you can't do that either. That's been taken out of your hands. So it's really just like this kind of pincer movement between opposing countries, US's own military, and ET saying, this just stops. Like, you just have to stop
this now. Yeah.
And it feels like the celebrations are very much, because it's not just one, of course, world leader, it's many involved in these truths to be revealed, which it's exciting. Yeah. I love that we don't have to wait. It's not very long.
Yes, yeah. So Velma's mama wants to know, may I have a message from my daughter and my mom?
They're both in spirit.
I don't use the cards for that. Who are in spirit. I feel the mother is taking care of the daughter. I don't know how old the daughter was, but she feels very young in spirit. And Val thinks of them always, and she wants you to know that she is, I see the mother saying, tell her I'm always with her, but I'm almost feeling the daughter's transition was a little tough, but she wants her to know she's okay. Tell her I landed in the right spot. The energy feels good. They feel like good people. Because, there's no such thing as death. So,
Yeah, that's right. Her daughter's was 34.
Oh, 34?
Yeah.
Yeah, she feels very young in spirit. And
Yeah, I
it was
felt that.
like, no, I don't want to go. So,
Yeah, I felt she felt more about 18, and when I saw her, and I like you, Linda, I saw her daughter constantly around her, constantly around her mother, and
yes,
and
the
and then
mother would reeled her in. Yeah.
yeah, and then her mother like next to her, and this feels very much like a partnership, more than just
Like a past life
with
thing.
you. Yeah, like they're a soul tribe and working together. So yeah, I do feel there's this beautiful connection, and you can practice this Velma's mama as well. You know, just the way I do it is place my left hand on my heart and just say their name out loud, or have a photo of them, of my loved one, and just say, you know, please come to me now, come to me and sit with me, talk with me. And I feel, because they're so close all the time, you might find it a little bit hard to discern, but just
Yeah.
ask them to show you a sign, a feeling, a sensation.
Beautiful.
I had an image of I saw her standing, and her daughter and mother were holding hands, and then they circled around her and got closer. That became like a group hug.
Oh.
And I saw her daughter being young too. And after that, I saw the three of them together as if they were just like hanging out and watching TV. And I just got that it was their way of saying that they are really close to her, and as if they're still around. And it was a feeling of that feeling of togetherness and family, as just joy, really, just from that moment of being together. That's what I got for her.
I keep hearing we are in paradise. I keep hearing paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
wonderful.
lovely. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I just happened to glance, there was 1313 in the live. So thank you everyone for coming along. Please do put all your requests for psychic readings and predictions in capitals, and it's my turn to choose next.
Mm-hmm.
My highly sophisticated
I love that.
And this is for Sherry Kenna. Let us know if you're here. Oh, you're asking for a clearing for your cat. We can do that in the second hour, so I'll just return your request back to our queue. Thank you for your request, and I will choose the next one. Okay, it's super fast this time. So Forever Blues, let us know. Please say hello in the chat. You're saying, I have been seeing the gossamer looking strings that are super fine, kind of like super thin fishing line. They shimmer and move slowly towards me and around me. Can you please see what is happening? Ooh.
What is gossamer lines?
I don't know. It is just about to look it up. It feels like, yeah, almost like thin thread. It refers to a delicate, filmy substance, most notably fine spider silk or light, sheer fabric resembling gauze.
Super.
Okay, so is that? Did you ever see that movie with what was it called? She accidentally got a drug inside her that made her see everything, and she could see those strings in the atmosphere. She was moving them out of the way.
Yeah, is it Lucy? Is that?
Yes,
Is that
yes, that's it.
And there's
So
this really weird experiment. I don't recommend people take any substances, because I don't think you need to, but there are, YouTube videos of a certain substance being used with lasers, and when they point it at certain objects, they can see code. It's almost like, and it looks a lot like the symbols of the in the Matrix movies. Yeah, we can tap in and find out a bit more for you, Forever Blues.
Mm-hmm.
And feel free to as well, Linda, if you choose.
I don't know if I can answer that like you guys can.
That's cool.
She's very, I will tell you this, vibrationally, she's very high.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she even has trouble thinking, nah, but she is. She's vibrationally very high. She needs to practice, grounding and in allowing her wishes to come true. Because for her to be able to see that is magnificent. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. When I asked her to come forwards, I agree. Heart's really wide open. And the third eye it reminds me of getting glasses for the first time, and maybe like I need to. And she can see to super fine detail. One of the challenges is focus. It's like trying to focus your intention, because it's true, you are seeing through some of the fabric of reality. So much of our reality is not really physical. It is energetic. So you're seeing these energy strands. And I think it's a great idea to, if you're not already, like start a regular practice, start a daily meditation practice, creating a safe space. And I just pasted in the chat the Getting Started with Jon page. So it has my free meditation to start with, and also just reorganize I call them the 5D Ascension classes. So they're free classes, come along every 2 weeks, or just try the replays. And what they'll do is, by about the second or third one, you'll be able to start working more on your third eye and helping understand how to clear it, how to focus it, and set the intention. It feels like sometimes if it's annoying you as well, you can also practice like closing the third eyelid and opening it back up, and that'll help as well.
So what dimension is that when you can see those strings?
It feels for Forever Blues that it's the fourth dimension she's looking into, because it's kind of like a half dimension. It's weird, right? The fourth dimension, it's like looking through. It's almost, I sometimes describe it as the absence of the third dimension, where all the ghosts are wandering around going, what are we doing here? And so, yeah, it's like she's piercing through and losing focus on the third dimension. So also setting clear intention because we all are multidimensional. We're just kind of like stuck mentally in the concept of physical reality. So now that you're opening up to that, you'll be able to perceive more freely and just focus your attention. Forever Blue says, thank you so much for the validation. When I deeply meditate, I feel like I'm levitating. Wow.
I saw Forever Blue standing, and I could see the lines around her and getting closer, and they were like moving randomly, but circling her. And I heard high frequency. So yeah, there's energies attracted to her because of her beautiful high frequency energy. So that's really exciting.
Very exciting.
Alrighty.
Great.
Is that my turn? Yes.
Yeah,
turn.
please.
Okay.
And thanks for everyone's requests. Yeah, please continue to put them in all caps. Focusing on, as it says here, psychic readings and predictions.
I made sure my pointer is on the right spot there, so I can move the requests up and down before I.
How many did you guys got in the room?
There's 1,347 in the live stream and 86 requests so far.
Cool.
Welcome, everyone. And Linda, how do you feel about the shutdown? Do you feel like it's going to come to an end soon?
Yes, it will come to an end. I'm definitely feeling more towards the end of the month. But I'm definitely feeling Trump's back is up against the corner. It could be that 17th is it, and maybe that no room for. Did you see all the people that marched in Chicago last night? It
No.
was huge.
Oh wow.
So, and I do see judges working against Trump. So I almost feel that I maybe even flights. Because let me tell you guys something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I flew in from Orange County to San Francisco Monday. And just as the wheels were getting ready to hit the tarmac, the plane went straight up, and you could hear the engine revving. And I've been flying 50 years. That's the only, I know it can happen, but that's the only time it's happened to me. And it was a little disconcerting. The pilot didn't make any announcement. He goes straight up, 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 up. And then all of a sudden he, started to turn around. And then he got on and he said, I didn't like the look of the runway. So I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we'll land. Don't worry. But I just didn't like. But check this out. Mel calls me, and he just was coming back from Iceland. And he calls me yesterday, and he says, you'll never guess what? I said, what? Just before the wheels hit the tarmac, the plane went straight up. And the engine was revving, and then we started to circle the airport, and the pilot came on and said, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but there was another plane landing, and I didn't like how it looked. Wow. So I think this is the reason I'm even telling you guys this. I think because the first time Trump did this, all the pilots wrote to Trump and said, we're walking off the job if you don't end this now. And did you hear that idiot that works for the Trump administration saying any TSA or the one that work in the tower, what are they called? And if you don't show up for work, you're fired. Wow. But we're not going to pay you, but you're fired. Wow. Yeah, that is really rough. I think it's something to do. It might even be a tragedy. Please forgive me because I don't like doom and gloom. Something will put his back up against the wall. And like they're calling, even Johnson sat there with a sign on his little stand there that says Democratic shutdown. They're trying to blame the Democrats, but now, Jesus, people's health insurance is going up 357%. That's crazy.
Yeah, so, it's crazy.
So the question was, what? Where is it?
I'm selecting the question. Well, I'm just about to click on it. Thank you. Anna Wright.
I don't do quantum psychic reading.
Oh, you do the psychic. It's just it's a psychic reading for Anna Wright. I believe she's here. Just please say hi in the chat, Anna. Make sure you're here. Oh, she's here. She's here. Thank you, Anna. Okay, a message for Anna Wright.
So it's not. What does quantum psychic reading mean?
We'd usually use that term for anything that's for a different, like future or past. Other terms are like quantum or Akashic. This just feels like a general reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll do 3 cards.
Thank you.
3 cards. You guys got all that fancy schmancy.
Yeah, extra words.
I'm just one here worried about what time's lunch. Ooh, she's coming out of some disappointments, though. She's learning from her mistakes, and she has celebration in front of her. Good news is coming, and she needs to learn to walk away, which that no longer serves her. She's walking away from, and psychically, she knows what's good and bad. Look at this, a whole new beginning for next year, a whole new beginning. So she's moving forward, but she definitely has some heartache attached to her in some sort of fashion. Sometimes it's hard for her to move that aside. And forgiveness is very important, because if you don't forgive, you cannot achieve what it is you want in the full realm of things. Forgiveness is a key. I didn't forgive my dad till he died. But after I actually really forgave him, it was like all of a sudden, a lot of things I wanted came true. So it was like that one thing, that my inability to forgive, was holding me back.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yeah, I heard this really funny saying. Usually you'd hear the for Anna, the stars will align, and instead I heard the cards will align. I was like, what do you mean by the cards align? And they showed it was a bit like the cards that you were pulling, Linda, that their alignment shows there's a clear path coming.
Definitely.
And they were chucking this other card saying, but this other stuff, like, it's just got to go. And
walk away.
And that feeling of, I feel true forgiveness is sometimes we oversimplify it and say that it's for someone else, but it's as much for us as it is for them. And so you're also forgiving those aspects of yourself and this can be a harsh way to look at it, but with grace and tenderness for yourself, saying, I'm sorry, I forgive myself for allowing some of those things to happen, allowing myself to react in those ways. I forgive you, I forgive myself, and let them go. But yeah, it does feel, once you've got through that, Anna, I can't remember, Linda, if you said it was into next year. It felt into next year, these alignments.
It feels like the new beginning usually starts with January. So, and that's always there, because November, December, then there she is.
Nice, yeah. Nice. Anna, I saw you sitting on a comfy chair, and you had what appeared to be a journal on your lap, and you were flipping through the pages and looking at your notes and reflecting how far you came, and acknowledging how much wiser you are due to your past experiences. And you're looking forward to the future with a positive outlook. That's what I got for you.
Oh, wonderful!
It helps you, yeah.
Brilliant. Let us know, Anna, how that went. I choose the next one. I've already started choosing. And so here we go. It wasn't even time for beep boops. So here is Untangled Treasures. Let us know. Please say hi.
That's from her dad.
Passed a couple weeks ago. I'm sorry for that.
It's awfully soon. It's hard for me sometimes to get people who are just dead. Can I say something really quick? Yeah. I don't know who wrote this. I was kind of glancing at somebody was writing about, I don't know what my purpose is. I feel kind of like useless and like I have no goal. And I just want to say something out loud for that, because I understand what you're saying. I used to feel that all the time. Why am I even here? Remember that is man's thinking. So probably from childhood based, maybe you were led to believe you're not that special. I don't know what took place with your life, but know that you are always special. You're always needed, and ask for help. And when those human thoughts start, because they love it, that the negative loves to consume you and just give you more. When you say you have no power here, you'll notice things start changing. But it's not even about purpose. It's about taking those 3 breaths a day and being in the present. Be conscious. While you're in the present, the rest will follow. But you have to be present. And a lot of people are too busy thinking, do I go here? Do I go there? Just be present and watch what happens. Okay, so now we're going to do a message from my dad who passed a couple of weeks. I hope I can get him. I might have to throw the cards on this one because it's awfully soon. A lot of times they're going through a transition. And I feel maybe he suffered a little bit, like maybe he was sick. Charles, Chuck. Oh, well, I might get him here. I see a man looking at her, his daughter, and apologizing. Almost saying you don't realize how special you are. And he's apologizing. Maybe he got tied up in something, his own life, or I don't know what is going on, but he's apologizing. It's beautiful here, and I will contact you when I can, is what he just said. If I'd known it was going to be this beautiful, I would have released my body a long time ago. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to say this because I hope this is him. I don't know if it's your grandfather that's standing with him, but he's talking about fishing. He's going fishing with someone else. It's another man. I don't know if it's his brother or your brother or his son or grandfather, but because they're not old over there. But he's in on a peaceful lake. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Saying he was 90. I think I saw a comment.
Oh, okay. So
wow.
He was slowly but surely, but it's beautiful there. He's very happy to be there.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I saw him, as you said, Linda, like he's really close, and he was like hanging around to say like things were messy. It feels like mentally things were messy for him, and like and things weren't maybe
a tough life.
Yeah, and maybe things weren't as neat as they could have been, with financial arrangements, etc. And he's just saying he was he's been hanging on for as long as he can, like locally, if you like, and now so this feels quite fourth dimensional, and then he's going to go away for like a little trip, and it just feels like a couple of days, like in our time.
Yeah.
And then he'll be right back, but he'll be up higher. He'll be up in the fifth dimension, and he'll be able to connect with you much more easily. And
sometimes represent spirit. He's fishing for his spirit. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, like reconnecting with his soul, reconnecting with source. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, I saw a man come forward too, and I had the feeling that he wanted to convey that there was something that he felt sorry for, that he had this wanted to convey the feeling that he was feeling sorry, but he also said, "I'm proud of you," and for some reason his chest was, his chest area kept being highlighted, so I don't know if that has something to do with any condition he had or the way he passed, but this whole area of his body was, my attention was drawn to that. So,
and he just now is showing me this great light around her. She's a good spirit.
Yeah,
a very good spirit. Tangled treasures.
And he's certainly he's no longer in any pain. He's in a much happier state now. Wonderful. We did get some emojis and some crying emojis from Untangled. So thank you.
Oh, good. Okay.
Thank you.
Helps you. And Linda, you have 5 more minutes. Is that right?
Yeah. I have to leave at 10:55.
Excellent. And before that time runs out, how can people? I feel like everyone knows you on the internet and they came here to watch you, but how can people best find you and connect with you?
Well, they can go to my YouTube at Linda G at Comanche Psychic. Linda G Comanche Psychic. Or if you type in Linda Grindle, everything in his neighbor comes up. But I'm no longer doing personal readings. I retired last year. But I do have members only a 3-card. Like today, I'm doing the 3-card where I pick 3 cards for members based on the first letter of their YouTube name. So today, I think we're doing G through L. And it's fun. We all get together. Everybody gets a 3-card. And it's fun. But I can't really, unless you go to an event like Laguchi Geach, I don't do. I can't. I'm 72 now, and I'm old, and I'm tired.
Well, you've still got loads more energy than I expected to have at that age.
Yes. Thank you.
And one of my goals is not to burn myself out by then either. Well, that's wonderful. Great. Well, let's squeeze in one more, and I'll make sure. Yeah, Linda's channel. Thank you, Lisa, for putting Linda's channel in there.
Thank you.
It should be in the description as well. I'll double check that after for the replay. So is it my turn to choose? Fantastic. I can usually tell if it's my turn because Viviane smiles at me and looks very polite. And I'm like,
try to give you.
She doesn't do this like I would. Come on, wake
that's right. Yeah, other guests do. Okay, here we go.
That is so funny.
Okay, we have Keep On Shining. Let us know if you're in the chat. You're saying a few years ago during meditation, Spirit told me that I would inspire people globally. What did they mean with that message?
Okay.
So the key about man is not to try to figure it out, because I was standing in my bedroom when that man that talks to me said, you will do a YouTube show. Initially, I said, oh, hell to the no. I don't want to get up and brush my hair. And he said very clearly, you will help calm them down. Now we know what he was talking about. But at that time, I didn't know what he was talking about. But I followed his instruction because I was told to do it. And I was a little afraid if I didn't do it. So my son helped me do YouTube because he said, you're going to do a YouTube channel. And I sat in front of that camera, not knowing what I was going to say. I let them talk through me. So when your meditation said that you will inspire people globally, take that to the bank and don't question it so much. Because some people think they'll get hits. Like even when I was younger, I used to think I was going to do something fab. But of course, I thought it was Hollywood. But what it was that I just needed to calm down and allow whatever is supposed to happen to come to you.
Wonderful message. Yeah, I very much agree. What I heard as well is really simple, which is let's just start with leading by example. Like if you're never really sure what to do, just keep working on yourself. So it means, keep out of fear, keep facing those fears you have, keep knocking on the doors of them and stepping through, keep focusing on your happiness and your joy, do the things you love doing. And to be honest, even if you never get a full answer to the question about how, because often we're looking for the how and we're never given the how, we're given the kind of why, which is to inspire. So if you want to inspire, just lead by example and
exactly
and work on being the most joyful version of you can.
And talk to them out loud. They are listening.
Keep on shining. I saw you standing speaking in front of a group, but I also heard that you figure it out. It's part of your journey to find out, like you asked, what do they mean with that message? And you discover that as you follow you
just follow instructions.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I must admit now I'm much clearer on my personal mission. My first, in 2017, I was told to raise vibrations. And it's like, I literally I had no idea what that meant. What does that mean? What's a vibration? How do I even raise it? And now it just feels much more about just keeping present and keeping joyful. So thank you.
Oh, Jimmy again? My God.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. He's 72 also.
Oh.
Thank you,
72 years
Jimmy.
young. Amazing.
So
well,
you
Linda,
guys,
thank you so much.
unfortunately, I got to head over. Nath is not live, but he's a tape.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a
Tell
lot
me
of fun.
to say hi. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Linda. Take care of yourself.
Do the other type of readings that you let. Thank you for letting me just do mediumship.
It's a pleasure. So
thank you.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
you guys.
Thank you.
Bye. And see you. Bye.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay. So is it your turn next?
Yes, my turn.
Great.
Okay.
And so for anyone who's either put in a request or is going to put in a request, feel free to include, I've got a different banner here somewhere, haven't I? Just 1 second, I'll update it to quantum, psychic, readings, clearings, healings. It's a long list of things you can ask for.
Yeah.
So there's a little list for you while Viviane chooses the next one. And we will work on your request.
All right. Selecting next subscriber.
And playing a little bit of music. Yeah, please do put all your requests in capitals. Say hello in the chat if your name is called. And if you've not met us before, I'm Jon Binnie. This is Viviane Heller. We are both practitioners in quantum psychic healing, readings, clearings, predictions, pet healings, all the things you see here and more. And if you look at the description of the video, you will see links to Linda, who is our guest today, and also ourselves. You can book us for sessions, you can donate, and come along to this live stream every Monday and Thursday as well.
Okay, I have Dreamer. Dreamer, please let us know if you're here. You're asking for a crown chakra clearing.
Let us know, Dreamer.
Mm-hmm.
And
Dreamer.
check clearing. Yeah, we'll wait. Since it's not a reading, we'll wait for you to say hello, Dreamer. I'll give you a minute or so. You don't want to start doing a clearing on someone that
isn't present.
here. Oh, that thing that I asked for and then left.
And reminder, we are live every Monday and Thursday.
Yes, Dream is here.
Oh, Dream is here. Lovely. Thank you, Dream. Okay, crown chakra clearing. Right.
Okay. I'm just doing a scan first of your crown chakra, Dreamer. Yeah, it looks like you're having some challenges with some downloads you're receiving. They seem to be like, yeah, these are like, it reminds me of like dark raindrops coming down onto your head.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that you seem to be rejecting this energy. Your crown chakra saying, I'm not ready for this. It's too much just now.
I see this dots you mentioned, like circling around her, on top of her crown chakra.
Mm-hmm. What will help, I'm just going to help release downwards, so release any blocked energy from your crown chakra down through your lower chakras, all the way down to the root chakra and release into earth, because your crown chakra is saying, I can't accept more until I release.
Yeah.
And that's just starting to help a bit more. And the other thing you can do, Dreamer, is if you're ever experiencing headaches or like a pressure, this feels like a bit of a pressure and sometimes like strange sensations on the top of your head in particular, just you can place your hand on your head or your hand on your heart and say, higher self, spirit guides, like, give me a break, like give me tonight off, give me the next couple of hours off. And it'll give you time, the rest of your body. Perhaps you'll try earthing or grounding, standing outside on grass or in the earth or stone and just helping your body release first before that time then elapses, so that you can, it is a natural process you're going through, but sometimes it gets backed up and needs a little bit of self-care to give yourself some space and some grounding.
Yeah, I agree. And as you mentioned that, I felt pressure on my head. This area here felt pressure, and I agree with the grounding. Certainly, that will help her. I heard the word overwhelm, like just this wanting to come through, and
yeah, it reminds me of that sensation, when you when it's raining on like a barbecue or like a hot plate, and the water's like spitting away. It's like no, it's like that sort of sensation.
Yes. So yeah, I hope this helps you. Dreamer, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, let us know, Dreamer. I'll go ahead and choose the next request. Jam Smith, let us know if you're here. And you're asking, how will the Canadian economy hold up considering the trade disputes? Just a really interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
I love the diversity of your questions. Jam Smith, let us know if you. We can go. We don't need to wait for this. We can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. It's really interesting. I'm being shown. So the way I focused for this question, because it's very kind of far reaching, is I just focused on you, Jam Smith, and like your kind of perception and what's going on in your observable universe. And the first thing I was shown is that with trade disputes, there was almost like there was this feeling of there may be the legislation or kind of government changes and policies that are causing the trade disputes, and then there was this pushing and pulling feeling, but quite elastic, and it's a very negotiation energy. And the message I heard is especially for the Canadians saying, like, just make it work, like find a way and make it work. And that's a very different stance to other places, right, in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so it felt, actually, although it's a bit of a rocky road, and there's some toing and froing and pushing and pulling, that actually the Canadian economy will serve quite well. And I feel like, from my experience of visiting Canada as well, it's like this feeling of positivity and hope and faith in people over systems and control and government that other places rely more heavily upon. So more like these happier goodwill and love feelings, more than just, well, you know what, it cost this much, or you guys said this, or we said that. So there's much more like, yes, a bit of a roller coaster ride, but more like smoothing out of that. How about you, Viviane?
I had a vision of the people who worked at the stock market working like that chaos and that a lot of screaming and confusion. But I heard stand your ground. There's going to be all that turbulence and that confusion, but you standing your ground. So there's hope there.
Good. Wonderful. Great. So it must be your turn to choose next.
Yes.
Jan Smith, thank you for your request, and also anyone else in Canada or affected by the Canadian economy. I'm sure we all are in some way.
Okay. Choosing your next request.
And if you're interested who we are, Viviane and Heller and Jon Binnie, please do take a look at the description of this video. I will be putting in some links for you to check out our websites for bookings and also donations as well.
Mm-hmm. Oops. I almost selected a one that we already did. I almost selected Dreamer again. That's so moving.
Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, Dreamer. I have Pamela. Okay, Pamela, please say hi in the chat if you're here. And you're saying, hello, can you tell me what is blocking me from moving forward, and what am I supposed to be learning from childhood trauma? Okay. Pamela.
What's blocking you? Yeah, let us know if you hear Pamela. And yes, Pamela's here. Hello, Pamela. Thank you for your request. Blocking you and lessons from childhood trauma. In simple terms, the blocking aspects for you, Pamela, I was shown this overthinking, and it's more than that. It's like twisting and turning. It's sort of like they're like black thin yarns, like thread coming out from either temple of your head, and like this twisting action where you're kind of like going over and over some challenges you're experiencing in your life, and trying to kind of mentally figure it all out. And your guide was saying, Pamela, really let that go. Even like kind of, you may notice sometimes you do that when we're trying to think clearly, or even if you got a headache and you kind of rub your temples, like that can really help you release a lot of this overthinking. And also try and ask your heart for help, because your heart will really help you. You know, when our brains just get really tired running in circles, right? They're like, our brains can't figure out so much. Our brains can get really lost, even though we're taught to use them all the time. And so, you know, when actually we want to make big decisions in our lives, we do really rely on the heart, and we feel lost and ungrounded without it. So just placing your hand on your heart and like letting go, like I was seeing like relationships, friendships, work, like all these things like kind of spinning and spiraling together, like, oh, but I can't do that because of this and this because of that, and I can't say that because of this person and they said this. And so it's like allowing a releasing of that. And then also ask your heart, place your hand on your heart and say, okay, what is the single next step I can take in this moment now? And the answer might be from your heart, I need to rest, or I just need to clear my head. I need to walk in nature, or I need some water, like really simple things. And they all help, especially with this like releasing of this like overthinking type wound up energy. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, I saw, I was drawn to her solar plexus, and I saw her inner child sitting, hugging her knees, and had her head down. So that tells me to send love to connect with your inner child, send love to your inner child. And I know, John, you have a meditation that will be helpful.
Yeah, thank you. I'll look that up.
Yeah, and she needs that. You need to connect to your inner child to help with this healing process. Send her love and bring that joy back to that joy and innocence from your inner child back to life. Needs to nurture that connection.
Oh, that's really powerful. I've just pasted that in for you, Pamela. So that's a free meditation on YouTube I created for inner child healing. I hope that helps you.
Yes.
Definitely a message we could all do with connecting more with both our hearts and our inner child. Sometimes I feel that in Western society we have like a really low bar for joy as adults. We're like, we just put up with a lot. And so it's is that Figment saying, write a letter to your inner child, apologize, love, give her what she needed. Oh, that's really beautiful.
Tell her she's safe. That's add that to that. Yeah. So thank you, Pamela.
Thank you, Pamela.
And John,
my turn. Thank you. Never really sure who's next. Okay. Choosing the next request randomly. And so these requests are tagged right from the beginning of the live chat. No need to repeat them. And this is from PDPSD COS? PDPSD COS. you'll recognize your name, even if I'm not pronouncing it right. Oh, you're saying Candace Armstrong. Candace Armstrong, are you here? And do let us know. You're saying, good morning, lovely souls. My home burned in a forest fire. I want to rebuild into a family homestead. Is this my correct path or pipe dream? Yeah, let us know, Candace Armstrong, if you're here.
And I'm sorry about the
Yeah, that's really tough.
burning. Mm. So,
I'm just asking your guides. So I was shown it's kind of an answer of both, which is you can have that dream of rebuilding into like a family homestead. What I was shown was to consider like a modular build, so like a way of first of all creating. So I don't know what happens with insurance, if you have insurance for your home that burnt down, Candace, but there was this feeling of kind of going with what you can build first of all, and then secondly being able to extend out on it. And it felt like, I mean, I'm not an interior designer, right? But it felt like it was I was being shown like a long hallway, for example, along on the ground floor of the house, or I think in the US you call it the first floor, right? And it was this feeling of you just build the layout, and then you can extend to one side. It's built on one side, and then on the left hand side as well you can build. And so it's like this way of being able to expand out the building incrementally, because it feels like that will suit you both in terms of the funding of it, and then also right sizing it for how much you really need. Personally, I'm not like a huge fan of building projects going on for longer periods of time, but it does feel like you can also design that in as well. So having good, clear access to the to the property as well, such as even like a separate entrance for and contractors or builders to come in and do work to minimize the disruption to the home. How about you, Viviane?
I kept seeing the word yes flashing in front of me. So that is, yeah. And I saw Candace outside of her new home, and looking at she was admiring the view, and she was quite content just to be there. So I see that is a good sign. I didn't see details about the home itself, but it's definitely a yes for me. So,
wonderful.
Thank you for your question, for your request.
Thank you, Candace.
I'm going to select our next.
Thank you. I'll put in a little music.
And a reminder: these are chosen randomly, and okay.
Yeah, we're choosing requests randomly. You are welcome to donate. Donations are not required for making requests, and you can check out the description of this live stream for details of how to connect with Viviane and I if you're looking for individual one-to-one sessions.
Oops.
Or to make donations.
Okay, Sherry Kenna.
Wow.
Sherry Kenna.
Sherry that came up earlier, and I said,
yeah,
we couldn't do it in the first hour. Fantastic.
She's asking, we need to also make sure that she asked her cat for permission. When you're asking for a healing, clearing for someone else, including a pet, we ask that you ask for their permission, please. And so just please let us know in the chat. You're saying our 15-year-old cat Frank has had out of control diabetes for a few months after getting steroids, and you can't get a good insulin dose and you're asking for a clearing for his overall health.
Oh,
Upper
and
key.
Sherry says it's been asked.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, I had a cat in the past that had a diabetes too. Okay,
Oh.
Frank. Okay.
Just feeling this. As soon as I connected with Frank, like I don't know if you heard any of that in the background, Viviane, but there's I just could hear it in my ears as well, like this accelerated heartbeat. It's like a woo 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 woo. I don't actually know how fast the cat's heart goes.
Mhm.
The heart felt really fast, and it's this elevated heart rate feels quite like Frank's trying to process a lot of energy, and it's like quite constant, like it's quite exhausting.
Yeah, I tuned in to him, and the first thing I heard him saying, "Yeah, I'm a good boy," and then I did see the heart spinning. There's a toy, I forgot what it's called, and then you spin like this from the top, and this is kind of how I see the heart appearing to me. I'll continue to scan his body.
It seems like he's struggling to release the energy as well. He's trying to process a lot.
Mm.
It's not just for Sherry. It's like seems I don't know who else lives with you, but it's like this it's like almost like this feeling of the family. Like I'll do what I can to release the energy, negative energy for the family.
Yeah. The heart chakra and the solar plexus feel very heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost like this lead weight. I'm just going to encourage Frank to start releasing through the feet and the tail into the ground, anything that doesn't serve. It's good. Frank saying, "You mean I can release this?" Yay, yes, you can. You absolutely can. You don't need to carry this burden. Although it's that feeling of a vacuum cleaner constantly picking up dirt but never emptying the bag. So like everything just gets compressed inside. That's how it feels with Frank.
Yeah, I did an energetic pat from the top of his head all the way through his tail, and said it's okay to release 3 times. But I'm going to run light through his body to do a clearing throughout.
Beautiful. And if you're looking for anyone to help with your pet healing, I can highly recommend Viviane. It's one of her specialities. And this is Viviane's website for bookings. And while you're finishing off with Frank, I can get on with our next request.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it silently.
I asked Archangel Michael for assistance to send a white light to Frank's body and clear his the whole energy and return what no longer serves him to source or to never return here again. And I'm asking Archangel Raphael to send him emerald green light.
Wonderful. Yeah, Sherry Frank's definitely a very good boy. He's like, it's doing an incredible amount of work.
So I ran the green orb of emerald green light to his body 3 times and grounded the energy.
Wonderful.
And I see him rolling on the ground now, like in a playful manner. So
Yay, that burden lifted.
yeah.
And you can, Sherry, you can encourage Frank to do this more regularly, right? And that's, it seems to be this human thing that we do, right? That we often subconsciously burden our pets with our negative energy, and they're great at being our little
filter, like a sponge.
yeah, our little sidekicks, and like helping release that energy. And so when you were patting them, just like Viviane did, and you're stroking from the top of the crown chakra, so from their head all the way down the back, down the tail, and often all the way out along the tail. And sometimes, and I know my dog Patch doesn't really like it much, little Papillon doesn't like having his paws touched, but sometimes just gently stroke them just once, and it's like, and I just say out loud, you can release this burden now. And it can really help. Like, just, it's like permissioning your pet. Well, I've already chosen a Blue Mom 5. Let us know in the chat if you're here.
Guides. Okay.
And sending so much love to Frank. Oh, thank you from Frank and me. He's a sweet boy. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, sweetie.
Let us know, Blue Mom 5, if you're here. We'll give you a message from your spirit guides.
I think Frank's gonna have a very nice nap after that.
It's calling on Blue Mom 5 if you're here. We could give you a message, but I'll just give you a second to see if you're here.
And thank you all so much for being here. A reminder, we're here every Monday and Thursdays. But we're off next week, right?
That's right, yeah. I'm on vacation next week. Yeah, just check the live section of my website. You'll see all the... I've got many lives coming up. It's going up to like 3 or 4 weeks, so that's exciting. I don't think we have any sign of Blue Mom 5, so we can move on to the next person.
Okay.
I'll speak a second and choose. From John. I like your name, John. And you're saying, is my mom, brother, Uncle Tom, and their folks in heaven? Oh, it sounds like you've lost these people. I'm just asking John if you're here.
So just say hi in the chat so we know you're here, please.
Yeah. I know some people are looking for some people when we call their names, but we are across 2 channels at the moment, so it's quite hard to find. We see both channels.
Yeah, and Linda's channels actually work 3 channels. Linda still has. So yeah, that's lovely that she kept the live stream going. So
fantastic.
We all can
keep saying hello. So let us know if you're here, John.
Not seeing.
I did get an immediate yes. Like there was this, like, yes, everyone is in what you would describe as heaven, this very high vibration state. And it's like I don't know if it's your brother, like there was just some like order to not everyone passed at the same time. So there was kind of like some took a little bit longer to get there, and then there's this feeling of being reunited. You know, it's like, yes, now we're all together. So if you are here, John, or you watch this back in the replay, please do do let us know in the comments.
I get a yes too, and I have a vision of like them as like a group standing next to each other and singing the song "Knocking on Heaven's Door." They're just like,
Oh, that's lovely. That's beautiful. Great. Yeah, please keep putting your requests in all capitals. If you're wondering who we are, I'm Jon Binnie. It says here backwards, I think. And this is Viviane Heller, my co-host. We're here live every Monday and Thursday, doing your quantum, psychic, Akashic readings, clearings, healings. And we had Linda G for the first hour, and we've continued on the live stream.
Yes. Okay. Time for me to select our next request. Yes.
Thank you for your request. There's lots today. 161.
Yes. Play Love, remember, please say hi in the chat. You asking for, you saying you having issue with grounding and you like to have a scan of the chakras and meridians and a clearing. So we want to make sure you're here. Play Love, remember.
Let us know if you're here. Play Love, remember.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been on with us for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
to keep drinking water, and
Sip everyone.
it's definitely good to keep hydrated through these sessions.
Wonderful. Play Love, remember is here, so thank
Great.
you. Okay, so I'll scan your chakras if you want to look at the.
You want me to look at the meridians?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah, there's some sort of pulsing going on with the heart meridian that comes up here. What is this? It's like a lot of energy needs released from your heart. I think this is just I think this is a symptom of not being off the ground properly. It's that feeling of my heart's going to burst. It's like quite a dramatic feeling. It's not, your heart isn't actually going to burst. We're just being a bit overloaded and just looking down across your other meridians. I can see the feet seem really blocked. Why are these so tightly closed? So the reflexes on your feet, it's funny, it's like I'm touching them just now. They feel really hot, and the energy that comes down to all your nerve endings, of all your organs, every aspect of your body come out in the hands and feet, and in your feet. Play Love, remember, they're, as your guide said, hot and blocked. So let's see about draining these. I feel like I'm just pulling out like lots of little, almost like drain plugs, from like a shower or something, or a bath tub, and just releasing these freely. There's just some resistance about fully letting go of this energy. A lot of it's, you consider it to be your own negative energy, your own toxic energy. So just helping release this into the ground, into earth. And we're asking the soul of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, to help transmute this energy, to release it. And transmute it into food, like fertilizer for other beings. How are you getting on, Viviane?
I was also called to look into the heart. And when you're working on feet, talking about that. I heard the chakras at the bottom of the feet need to be open, and then also I'm going to look into the root chakra to assist with draining all that and clearing, grounding the energy. I'm going to send the light to the whole body now.
And I was just typing to Play Love Remembers saying, recommending some reflexology would help you as well. It really help open up further. I do offer reflexology. I'm a clinical reflexologist as well. And I do psychic reflexology, but you need to be in Scotland. So if you're next in Scotland, feel free to book me in. It's the in-person services in my website. Otherwise, yeah, just find any local practitioner. They don't need to be psychic to help you with your foot reflexes, opening them up. I feel that would be really powerful. And just a reminder for everyone, yeah, all requests in capitals, and there's no need to repeat them as we're tagging them all throughout this 2-hour live stream. So
yes,
we
and we can see all the questions from all 3 channels there because we're simulcasting. So I did run. I asked Archangel Michael for assistance to clear his Play Love and Remember all the chakras, and I ran golden light through the body to ground the energy. So thank you so much, Play Love Remember.
Wonderful. Yeah, Play Love Remember was saying you were having problems with your feet, and he said, I used to do reflexology on my feet years ago.
Oh.
Now's a perfect time to it's funny, if you ever feel that, I felt it this morning, was this aching. I won't lift up my feet, but if you imagine this was my foot, and it's like the aching just across the sole of the foot. It's like often that's an indication, like it's like, help, ground me, like help, I need attention. And I love just like in meditation in the morning, just gently rubbing down my feet from the top to bottom and just feeling into like what are the different areas of my body that might need some attention. And is it just simple grounding or some rest or something specific with a specific area? Wonderful. Excuse me, is it my turn to choose?
Yes.
Yes. Fabulous. Okay, choosing the next request with my extremely advanced deep pop machine. Here we go. And this is for Midori Lee, 3,700. Let us know if you're here.
Midori Lee, I'm sorry, you're saying your mom has dementia. Will be able to pay off mortgage without going broke.
And since it feels like quite an important question, I won't wait for Midori Lee to say hello, but please say hello if you're here in the chat. I was shown there's this stretch that you make where you like where you figure out how much you can stretch to help pay off her mortgage, and just this message of, as well as that stretch, you'll be met halfway. So it's sometimes hard to get our heads around this, right? But I've experienced this in my life, including my mortgage being paid off. I was, for example, I previously worked for Amazon for 8 years as a senior software manager, and I'd actually resigned. And then because I'd said I'd actually stay around for the rest of the year, they didn't really treat my resignation seriously. So I asked if they'd make me redundant. And so there's this and that really helped pay off my mortgage. And it was a huge thing. because it make it very hard to go and do this work full time if I hadn't paid that off. And so it's like, it just seems so unexpected, and the amounts were so kind of aligned with what we owed and what I needed. And it, surprising opportunity came out of nowhere, and for this to happen. And so this is the feeling that I have for you as well, is that your guide saying, you will be met halfway. And so just look into what you could reasonably afford. And then it's like, it's like you're going through the calculations, then prepare to receive the rest, and just be open to miracles, right? Because they absolutely happen. And if you're ever wanting to help your heart open more to these miracles of receiving, you could write like a really long list of the ways to receive money: tax, rebates, gifts from loved ones, gifts from random strangers. I've had a couple of clients who make it their full-time job to give money to strangers, right? These angels are real people, right? And they don't expect anything in return. They don't even want them to know who it's from. So these incredible things that just seem so illogical, they absolutely do happen. And I feel that you will be provided for and supported. Your guides, like showing their hands like this, like we've got you, we'll hold you through this. Sending so much love to you and your mother.
Yes. I saw a large angel behind you, like very tall angel, and behind you, protecting you. And for a few seconds, I saw the angel pushing you forward. And it's funny because you looked like in that image, you looked like a shopping cart, and he was pushing you forward. And when Jon was talking about other ways, rebates and all those other ways to make your money stretch, I also saw you going through your house and looking for things that you can donate, find a home for, like do a sweep around your house and select things to give away and donate, because this way you'll be making room for new energy, and it'll be a way to freeing up some space so that new energy and abundance can enter your life. So,
of course, to open up space to receive.
Yes, absolutely.
It's such a funny thing to say as well. And yet that's also been my experience of the last year and a half. Absolutely. Every time I clear things like clutter, and I'm due one this next week, big things, come in because we're creating more space. Wonderful. Well, we could go on with the next quest. And it's your turn, is it? Wonderful.
Okay.
We choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. All requests in capitals.
Okay. Craig Dixon, please say hi in the chat, Craig.
Yeah, I think Craig's recently here. Oh, someone was asking about, someone asked, what is psychic reflexology? And to explain very briefly, it's reflexology. So that's hands-on foot massage to help clear out and release the energy of all of the nervous system. All of our organs and parts of our body are connected through the nervous system, and they come out through our hands and feet. So it's the foot massage for that. And what's different with the psychic reflexology is I create a big safe space. I invite in your spirit guides, and they both guide me through the reflexology, the areas to focus on, and then also messages. So I often do things like in parallel to the foot massage, like a past life readings. Some people are asking about their love life or their life purpose. Some people are looking for past life witch wound healings, and at the end I also do a some quantum energy healing. So this is all has to be done in person, right? And it's all done through this service that I just posted in the link there in the chat. So that's in Scotland. If you're in Scotland, let me know. Check out that service. It'd be lovely to support you.
Yeah,
And
wonderful.
Craig's here.
Yeah, Craig's here. Thank you. Okay.
Fantastic for a cleaning and healing. Remove any blocks. There's definitely a feeling of needing to release.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Craig's higher self is saying deluge, like this, like just opening the floodgates to release. And it's definitely this feeling of, it's like it's a mix of emotions. Like one is like around the heart. There's this energy of openness, but then sometimes this feeling of like disconnect with the body and energy levels, like wondering why I'm tired, wondering why I'm feeling the way I am, and then some validation. Like your heart was also like, are these feelings really true for me? Are these sensations really real? Did you pick up any negative entity attachments?
I haven't seen any entity yet, but I feel the heart. I just felt a sensation in the heart space now. And initially, while connecting to Craig's heart, I heard forgiveness. You're talking about release, and there's something that Craig needs to forgive. And I also heard that Craig needs to, it's like his heart was having a conversation with me saying, you need to forgive and you need to do some shadow work. And after that, I felt something in the center of my heart space. I guess it's another indication that it needs to be released.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that.
I'm asking Archangel Michael to assist me with clearing the heart chakra energy.
Yeah, I don't know, Craig, if you tried using something like the Hidden Witch Wound guided meditation. That there's a past life to release,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was also a cord. Maybe you're able to help with that just now, Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be like a cord connection that needs released.
Yeah, I see the cord.
And Craig says, I know I have to forgive constantly. Yeah, that's fascinating. Well, here's the free Hidden Witch Wound meditation. Witch Wound meditation. And if it is very powerful, you can also book a session with Viviane or I, Craig, for a service that we could take you through to past life and help you with that healing. You give it a go yourself first.
I see Archangel Michael cutting that cord.
Yeah, it's that feeling of, when you feel lack of self-worth, Craig, it's like you're constantly, I know you said like you're constantly forgiving, but it's like a constant apologizing. And I feel like a lot of that you don't need to do. It seems to be flowing through this cord that you have, or that you had. It's being released.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes you too hard on yourself. Well, I think still the vast majority of the human race is spending most of our energy, in negative self-talk, and it is a remarkably kind of simple approach, right, to helping start to turn that around. And so any time you can invest in a day of positive self-talk, it's not to deny the negatives, but to say, also, well done for like working hard today. Well done for having some tough conversations. Well done for forgiving sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Telling yourself you love yourself. That practice I do first thing in the morning, I just say, John, I love you. John, I love you. John, I love you, as I stare at myself in the mirror. And it makes me laugh and makes me feel a bit cringy, but it also fills me with love. And it's a beautiful way to set the tone for the day.
Yes, absolutely. And it's important. I like that you mentioned that you look at it, because I feel like doing this, when you do this, is really important to also really look at your eyes when you look in your reflection. And in the beginning, it's like, yeah, it's a little strange, but it gets um, it gets easier as you practice. But I know it's in the beginning, it feels a little weird, but it's very
Yes.
helpful. I clear the energy and of the heart space, and Archangel Raphael sent healing energy to the area because of the cord cutting too, and grounded the energy. So please rest, Craig, and remember to hydrate and ground your energy too.
Yeah, definitely.
The healing.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Viviane. I also posted the self-love meditation,
Wonderful.
and that's a 45-minute guided meditation. It's teaching you a practice of how to help cultivate your self-love, and I hope that helps you as well, Craig. And anyone else, of course, feel free to you just sign up for my website, and it's a free meditation to help you through that practice. What the world needs now is self-love, sweet love.
Yes.
There's not enough songs about self-love. Great. And whose turn is it? My turn next?
Your turn. Yeah, I remove the comment. Okay. And I was just saying thank you, Craig. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to reintroduce us since we're coming towards the end, but I wish I could. I just want to be able to reach over and point at your name there. This is Viviane Heller. She's my co-host. We're here every Monday and Thursday doing your quantum, psychic, Akashic readings, clearings, healings, and many more things. And we had Linda G on for the first hour with us, which is fantastic. If you want to watch that, go back in the replay. And you can also place all of your requests here. So we're every Thursday and Mondays and Thursdays, we're here to take your requests free of charge. Donations are welcome to help support our efforts here. And you can also check out the description of this video. You'll see details for booking one-to-one sessions with us, making donations to us directly, and finding out a bit more about us, like subscribe to our YouTube channels and watch our content. And it's an honor to pick the next request. So go ahead. Using my beatbox machine. Watcher 9997. Are you here?
Okay, Watcher 9997. And a reminder, we're off next week, but we'll be back again on our regular schedule. Monday, Thursday, and Watcher 9997 is here. Thanks so much.
Fantastic. Thank you
Thank
for
you
staying around.
so
And I will just post. It's quite funny. This when I go on my YouTube channel, Viviane, and this live stream turns up as your channel. It's so cool. It's so funny seeing us in multiple places at the same time. And yeah, if you go to the live section, I'm guessing that it'd also be the same for your live schedule, Viviane.
Yes.
So there's the link there. You can join the live stream through either of our channels, and you can subscribe to both of us, which would be amazing. Please do. Okay, so we can ask for Watcher 9997 message from your guides. A really interesting message, and it's kind of a mantra that your guide is explaining to me. I asked them to repeat it about 4 times because I want it to be as clear as possible. So the first thing they said is, the kind of summary of it is for you, Watcher 997, keeping things clear in your life. So this is like decluttering, and they said and clean. So, and the clean feels like your energy, keeping yourself away, avoiding consuming toxic food, drinks, media, stuff on your phone, TV, and the stuff and the people that are in your life and come into your home and in your life. So there was this like clear, clean, and then they said easy, and just said, as you do those first 2 things, and everything becomes so much easier in your life. Everything just flows. And they kept showing me this, what's it called? Curling, right? Where you get one of those big stones and you like roll it down, or it doesn't roll, but you just kind of push it down the ice. And that's how it feels like. You don't even have to do the brushes to make it go faster. It just gently slides like a stone on ice, and it feels that's a really powerful message for your life at this time is to declutter and clear things up, and everything becomes so much easier. And it's a non-obvious, as a fellow human, I know it's a non-obvious path to follow. I do feel that's a huge part of my life now. As we were just talking about, I've got my garage in fact, I keep making my garage smaller and smaller by building different extensions into it. So now there's so little clutter my home can have, but it fills up fast. So now I'm like, as soon as the clutter comes in, it's like, I must get rid of you, because then everything becomes easier in my life. And it's inexplicable until you experience it a few times, like, oh, actually, I get it. I really feel it. Watcher 9997 says, I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
How about you, Viviane?
And I saw her standing, holding letters. They looked like it could have been documents, and thinking about something that she's been waiting for and she's wanting for a while. And then I heard the guide say, it's on the way, it's on its way. So I think that it's important after what you said, because by doing the clearing and the removing clutter, whatever she's hoping for and she's wanting, and like the guy said, it's on its way, it will move faster, because it felt like it's close, but doing what you suggested, you make a huge impact and help the energy move faster, help her achieve what she's hoping for and planning for a while happen much faster.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Because it was like that. She was standing there waiting, but there was no line. She was next. She was there. There was no blocks or anything, but she was just there waiting. And I heard Yeah,
Oh,
it's on its way. So
I love that. How beautiful.
Wonderful.
Great. We've got time to squeeze in one more.
Yes.
Great.
So
And then we have been going for 2 hours, so we will we will need to stop after that.
Yeah,
Whose turn is it? Yours or mine?
mine.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Ooh.
And thank you so much for everyone coming along today. It's lovely.
We have Gigi. Gigi, you're asking for, okay, please heal my daughter for migraines. You have her permission. Just say hi in the chat, please, Gigi.
Yeah, Gigi's been chatting for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But we would like to double check, since especially this is a healing for someone else.
Yes.
Just let us know, Gigi. And I love all the flowers and hearts.
Yes. Gigi. I'm pretty sure you're here because I think I saw you making a comment not too long ago, but I just want to make sure. Gigi. Okay, you're here.
Yes.
Come on.
Yay. Okay. Asking Gigi and your daughter as well to step forwards. Oh, wow, yeah. What is happening?
Oh, ouch. I felt some of it.
I see there's a column of some energy, and just it's visually very striking, like this column of seems quite thick energy that goes directly right down into there's something happening to her pineal gland. It's like directly into the pineal gland.
I see something around her crown chakra area, and it's this light is pulsing, expanding, and causing pressure. And I felt the right side of my head hurting. And this light is also making a noise, a loud noise too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really intense. So far, I've been successful in not experiencing that. I'm trying to like push back. I don't want to feel the sensation, but just visually, it's like it's giving it's quite a lot to take in. What is this that's doing this? I'm seeing like it seems a mix of things going on. Like there's some kind of biological and like energetic work going on, and then there's this spinning thing. Seems to be a way of like either trying to help stop that or to compensate it. And then I keep seeing this kind of like almost like this visual of an eagle's claw, like going into the center, the pineal gland. And the very first message I got about the pineal gland was to unblock, is to kind of like cracking open the walnut.
Yeah.
Release it.
I see this column above the crown chakra now, and something right in the center. It's going deeper into it's trying to remove it. It's almost like there is a block there, and it's trying to remove, as if there's a lid there above her pineal gland.
Yeah, there's this reminds me of like a drill or corkscrew where you have those like a wine bottle opener, and you can pull up the arms, and so there's the circular bit, and then the drill's in the middle, and it's kind of like
it's trying to
where it kind of pushes comes out like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There is something in the very center. It's like they're trying to get to release. It feels like a an implanted seed of a negative entity right in this very center of the pineal gland. And there was also this calcification, like this protection, almost like that's like the egg encasement for it to stop it from being harmed. And all this effort seems to, it's like a huge amount of effort from your daughter's guides and higher self to help remove all this.
Yeah, and I still see these lights around her head. They look like capsules of light, and they're like expanding and making this, creating pressure around her head. And the top of my head is really tingling now.
I'm just reaching in to remove. Yeah, as I touch, wow, I feel the electricity with my fingers. As I'm touching,
Yeah.
I'm just touching the very center of her pineal gland, and it's like these kind of jagged, like electrical pulses coming from this thing in the very center.
Ooh, it's tingling.
It's a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just remove this. Is just encasing this a protective golden bubble as I remove this seed from the center of the pineal gland. Archangel Michael, please return to source or never return here again. Thank you. And then helping a lot of that energy I was feeling from her daughter, like her daughter's really gifted, or should I say like highly energized. And now just helping release some of this this casing around the outside. The pineal gland, there we go. Return to source or never return here again. And let's see what's going on with the rest. Whenever I touch, it's like I get electric shocks every single time I touch the crown chakra, the third eye chakra.
I still see the lights around it, but they're look calmer now. The pulsing of the light diminished.
Yeah, those lights are there's some sort of like they feel that they're a protective energy, like a healing energy.
Yeah.
Some of it is from her daughter, almost like a reflection of her own energy and her own healing capability. I'm just asking her guides as well. They said they'd been battling, and this definitely felt like a battle, battling with an operation to remove that very tiny but very powerful negative entity seed within her pineal gland. And they said they're really happy. It feels very humbling that they need a human to come in and help. But they really said like that was the kind of key. They needed someone at our frequency as a human to come in and help with that releasing. There is still work for them to continue to do to support Gigi's daughter. Seeing how the rest of her daughter's doing. Yeah, your guide's saying they can now remove a lot of this this device that they're using to help with the removal process. They're just taking that back now. In terms of this aspect of like this almost feels like a healing crown that's placed in her at the moment. It feels like this will continue to be there for as long as she needs it. 5 to 7 days, depending on her progress. But yeah, to really get plenty of rest and to drink water. I felt like it's still a lot. I felt like she was going through migraines right now as we're doing this, and feels like that you may still need like just calm, keeping the head still, and resting, and keeping in mind, this next 5 to 7 days, like making sure there's more rest and as a little bit more water, as much as it feels right for your daughter. And it was interesting. I think it was Justine asking, why didn't her guides remove this? And I think I answered by saying that it's really, sometimes they need a human. And I know we seem like we're so insignificant, but we're not, right? We're all very powerful beings.
Yeah.
And some of this is like, we need children of Earth, like you and I, born here on Earth, to help Earth. We get this, and help other humans, because we're of the same frequency. But we also have the same how to describe it, sovereignty and rights of humans. And Gigi was just saying, yes, she has a migraine right now. Audrey is her name. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I see I just want to mention that the lights around her head now look different. They look like capsules, like they were separated around it. Now they look like more like a halo. It's a circle. It's softer now, but still there for protection, and I guess to assist with this healing too.
Wonderful.
And I'm sorry we couldn't respond to all of you, but a reminder: we are here every Monday and Thursday at it's usually a different time. Today we had a different time too, because of our lovely guest Linda G. But we are live every Monday and Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, and 4:30 p.m. UK time. Next week we're off, but we will be back. So please check, subscribe to both of our channels, and hit the notification bell to be reminded of our next live streams. And we'd love to see you again. And we look forward to help more people, be of service, and help more people and animals.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you so much for coming along, everyone. It's been amazing to have, at points, almost 1,500 of you. Lovely to be on Linda's channel as well. Please do subscribe to our channels. You can check out the description of the video, and also keep up with our content. There's a lot. And you can also book us for one-to-one sessions. You'll see links in the video and in the live chat replay as well. It's been such a wonderful time, and so many of you to support. It's really great fun.
And thank you again, Linda G, for joining us, and for all the subscribers that Linda G subscribers that stuck around and with us through the whole live stream.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And so I will bring our live stream to an end, and this is where I do a little bit of energy clear up. So please do take a moment to take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out what no longer serves your highest good. And remembering at the very start of our live stream, if you were there when we started, we created a nice big protective bubble around ourselves from our heart, about 2 meters out to each side, above, below, in front and behind us. Just remembering this is your sovereign space, that you decide what enters and what leaves, allowing your heart to soften and open within this safe space. And you can remain in your safe space for as long as you choose, as I ask everyone now, both in the live and in the replay, and even if you've left the session already, step outside of the session space I created at the start and remain in your individual protective bubbles for as long as you choose. So I close the session down and return it to source, or to never return here again. Please do get plenty of rest and take good care of yourselves. Drink as much water as it feels right. And we look forward to seeing you again in our next live stream. We will be back on the Monday the 20th. And we're here almost every Monday and Thursday, except when I'm on vacation.
Yes.
So looking forward to
And our
that.
live streams is our live streams like this 2 hours every Monday and Thursday. So
Yeah. Look forward to seeing you then, everyone. Thank you so much. Take care.
you.
Thank
Bye,
you. Sending
everyone.
love from Scotland. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you.